Okay, here we are at Wat Praan Nong, and this is the reason we were at the railway station, because it was on the road out to here. It's just about 15 minutes outside of the city, and it's pretty cool because this temple is shaped like an old traditional boat from Siam, the old days of Thailand. It's certainly reminiscent of a Chinese dragon boat. You know, they weren't this big, the actual boats. This is enlarged so that they could make a temple on it. But I have to say, I've spent quite a bit of time in Thailand, and it's the first time I've seen a boat temple. It has a really nice, unique entrance. Naga is pretty normal. That's the serpent, often multi-headed, that protects Buddha and temples. But this entrance is really nice and unique. We found another temple on our little day trip into the countryside for that boat temple, and now we found another temple with a really large gong and some, I guess they're monkeys. Yeah, some kind of monkey. I'm not sure if they're macaques. Okay, so part of this temple is designed like an ox cart, and they have a gigantic ox with big balls, so we know it's an ox. And it's enormous, it's huge. Sometimes Buddhist temples are pretty creative and interesting. Okay, now we're at the third different temple complex of this video. And here's something I love. This is the main temple. It's called Wat Maha Putam. It's right in the center. I love that. I mean, basically the city developed around this Wat, this temple. But here's something I love too. Like, Sisaket is pretty remote, even though it's a capital, a provincial capital. And this information sign, this is the main information sign, no English, it's all Thai writing. That's unusual. Something else I love about temples is that there's always, well, almost always, I think, old trees. This is a good one. And silk, long ribbons wrapped around. It's on holy ground and temple ground. So very protected, this tree. Okay, so some nice, very colorful guardians to the this part of the temple entrance. These guys look pretty tough. You wouldn't want to mess with them. I love them. How colorful they are. Let's get on the other side of this one. Show you his colors. These guys, you see them quite often, but not so colorful. Really nice colors on them. This one's quite, I wouldn't say unique, I've seen it before. Again, it's quite colorful with the green and the pink, but it's rare. My first guess would be Myanmar, but it's definitely not Myanmar Burmese because we're so far. We're like really close to Cambodia and Laos. I really like the architecture of this little temple.